Today we are going to learn about variables. Before we start, there is an important thing that all coders knew: comments. Comments are texts that explain your code and make your code clearer to other programmers. To make a comment, simply type 2 forward slashes and a space and insert your text there. To define a variable, use this formula: type name equals value. Now we will look specifically into types of variables. In C#, variables are used to store data, and each variable has a type that determines what kind of data it can hold. Here are the main types. Integer type, used to store whole numbers. Int, a 32-bit integer. For example, int age equals 30. Long, a 64-bit integer which is a little bit longer. For example, long distance equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, L. Short, a 16-bit integer. For example, short small number equals 100. Byte, an 8-bit unsigned integer. It is used for storing very small numbers. For example, byte level equals 255. Next is the floating point type, used to store numbers with decimals. Float, a 32-bit floating point number. For example, float temperature equals 36.6. Double, a 64-bit floating point number. For example, double pi equals 3.14159. The next one is decimal type, used for high precision decimal values, often in financial calculations. Decimal, a 128B precise decimal value. For example, decimal price equals 19.9536. Next one is character type, used to store a single character. Char, a 16-bit Unicode character. For example, char initial equals A. Boolean type, used to store true or false values. Bool represents a Boolean value. For example, bool is finished equals true. Notice that bool values don't have a capital like Python or other programming languages. When you finish, you could output these variables like this: console.writeLine variable name. There is a shortcut for console.writeLine, which is CW. Just type CW and press tab. Now I will output all the variables onto the console. To run the code, simply press F5 or hit the green triangular filled green button on the top.